back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Ailey. Thanks for watching. Today, oh, please pray for me because I don't know how this is gonna go. Basically, I'm going to try out the Aylierosebusiness Lash Pro individual lashes. I am a trained lash technician. I'm trained in individual lash extensions with Nouveau lashes. And before we start, there's one thing that I want to say. I see so many videos online saying I did individual lash extensions on myself, doing my own individual lash extensions. These here are not individual lash extensions. These are cluster lash extensions. Individual lash extensions, you have two pairs of tweezers in your hand, you isolate one individual lash and stick one individual lash to that lash. I don't know how you would be able to do that on yourself because one, you have to isolate one lash, and two, you have to keep your eyes closed because most glues, may not be all of them, but most glues now cure, which means they take moisture from the air and everything around them to dry, basically. So if your eye opens, because your eye is hopefully full of moisture, it would make the glue dry like that. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. These are cluster lashes, they are not individual lashes. But I'm gonna try and do these. As I said, I'm a trained lash technician, but this may be a disaster. I, as you can probably tell, have false eyelashes on just now. I'm going to take them off and I'm going to wipe off my mascara with a baby wipe, but yeah, let's zoom in and maybe give this a go and see if I can actually do it. Yeah, I'm kind of worried. I took off some of my mascara, but to be honest, I probably won't keep these on or anything like that. You know, I know that they're supposed to last a wee while, but I'm probably not going to keep them on. It's terrifying to me because I mean, I am trained to do this, but I really don't see it going very well. So in the pack you get all of your individual cluster lashes. Basically what a cluster lash is multiple lashes grouped together in a little fan, and it has a little knot at the end, as you can probably see. At the very top of the lashes there's a little black knot. So in this pack we've got the Clear Pro Lash Adhesive. What's it called here? Aylierosebusiness Lift Off Pro Lash Remover. It's quite watery. So you've got a little vial of each. And then we've got short, medium and long lashes. So I'm gonna start, the short ones really aren't that short. I mean, from my experience, looking at my lashes, my short lashes are really, really short. So, I mean, that is not short in the slightest. Oh, that's some stinky glue. Wow, whoo. Please pray for my eyesight because that glue really stinks. Really, whoa. It really stinks. So taking one of the short clusters and dipping it into the glue. I've probably got too much glue on there actually. And I'm just going to pop this on the outer corner. I've basically stuck it to the base of my natural lash. That's really long. Wow. I just want to say, if your eyes are sensitive in the slightest, you won't like this glue. You'll absolutely hate the glue. This bottle is the most horrendous design I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, how are you supposed to use that? I really don't get it. The glue dries so freaking fast. When I do lashes, my glue sits for almost my entire lash session and it doesn't dry up. Okay, that's a little bit better. Wow, this really, really stings your eyes. Yeah, I think mediums may be the way to go. The long ones are just ridiculous. And because they're sort of fighting with the other ones for space, and you can't graduate these. Like, if I was gonna do lashes on somebody, and I wouldn't go from a 6mm to a 14mm sort of thing. It's just a bit silly. Whoa! Oh my god, the stinging! Oh! That glue though, whoa. This is ridiculous. How is this even safe to put near your eyes, let alone sell to people with no training? stinging. This glue is horrendous. It's like dry. What the hell? Glue is like so gloopy. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. This glue, as you can probably, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, really isn't much left in it at all. It's like dry. You can probably see, I don't know if you'll be able to see how stringy it's going. Never had that in my entire life. I have such a mess in front of me. I'll show you what they look like anyway, and then I'll zoom out and I'll go over my thoughts about this whole product and this whole process. Okay, so this is what the lashes are looking like. I mean, let's go back out. I mean, they're not terrible. The sizes of them, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, there's glue all over the bottom of this, and it's completely dry. It's literally been on there for 30 seconds and it's completely dry. The glue in it is garbage. Now, obviously this won't speak for every single sort of DIY cluster lash kit on the market. This is just the Aylure one, but the glue in it is garbage. It burns your eyes, which says to me that fumes come off of it, fumes that are not supposed to be near your eyes. This is the kind of thing that is why the glues and stuff like that are so tightly regulated in the lash extension market, and that's why they now cure with moisture, because you don't want these fumes going near your eyes. So that is a big no-no for me. The fact that you only get short, medium and long is ridiculous to me, because the short aren't short enough and the long are far too long. Because they are cluster lashes, you can't make them blend naturally enough to get it looking natural. You can't really do it. If you were in a bind and you needed something that was going to last a little bit longer than a strip lash, but you weren't really bothered about, you know, if nobody was going to get really up close and personal to you or anything like that, I think it's maybe a good idea. But I would definitely go for something that was a little bit, okay, there that goes, that was a little bit better quality than this, because the glue in it is just, yeah, it's ridiculous. It doesn't really have a lot on it. It just tells you, you know, be careful, don't put it near your skin, and that if you get it in your eye, wash it, rinse it out immediately. As I said, yeah, they're really, I mean, that's how much I used of each of the short lashes and the medium lashes even. So you wouldn't really get much use out of this. I can't remember how much it cost, but I'll put it on the screen for you. And like I said, you can see the kind of result that it gives. It gives a really, really subtle, sort of wispy, fake eyelashes look. Nothing like even what I would do on a natural set of semi-permanent eyelash extensions. Do I recommend them? No. Do I discourage you from buying them? No, not really. I mean, if it's something that you would like to try, I would obviously say if you want eyelash extensions and you really want them to last and you want a really good job done, go to a professional and just go for it. I know it's quite expensive in like places like America and things like that. I think it's really expensive over there actually. But generally you'll get a full set of natural style lashes for about £40 in the UK, or in my area at least anyway, and for a full sort of glam set you'll be more about 50, and then if you wanted the Russian volume you're higher, up around about the £60–70 mark. But they do last about 4 weeks, you know. I mean, I've had people last longer than that. I've had people last 2 weeks, you know, things like that. It really depends on how you look after them and how quickly your natural lashes shed and stuff like that. And looking up just when I was talking there, I am finding that these are kind of uncomfortable. Like, you really can't feel them on your lashes. They're really lightweight, you know, that you really can't feel that they're there. When I look up, like when I'm wearing strip lashes, I can feel them sort of like dusting over my eyebrows and stuff like that, but that's just the length really. But I can actually feel, oh wait, one of them's just falling off. Well, that's not good. That could be down to the fact that I am wearing mascara though, and it means that hopefully they'll come out quite nicely. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't advise against getting them, but I do think that they're is better options on the market. As I said, these are only my opinions and this only relates to these Eylure ones. I can't speak for any other brand because I've never tried any other brand. But yeah, maybe do a little bit more research into it if you want to try them. If you want to try them, I mean, if you feel like you have a steady enough hand that you can make sure that you're not touching your skin, that you're not going to get the glue in your eye or anything like that, I would say go for it. But really, if you're not got a very steady hand, if you're not very good with strip lashes already, I would say practice and play around with strip lashes first. Don't just dive straight into these. But if you wanted to try them, then yeah, I'll leave the information on where I got them and how much they cost and stuff like that in the description box below. But apart from that, I think that is probably it. If you did enjoy this video, I would love if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I do post videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so hopefully I will see you in the next one, and hopefully the next one won't be such a fail. Shite.